Now, the state governments will today come out with an announcement on relaxations. They have been given the permission to decide on containment zones on their own and interstate movement of people as well. A call must be taken by the respective state governments. In Karnataka, Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa is currently holding a meeting with ministers and senior officers to discuss the lockdown norms and how to ease restrictions and curbs in which areas. Meanwhile, the Delhi government will also decide today on concessions that can be given in accordance to the MHA order. Till the time the order is issued, current arrangement will continue. Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani has also announced that the MHA order will be implemented across the state of Gujarat. Telangana cabinet will meet at 5 p.m. to decide the further strategy to be implemented in the state by the government.
In the lockdown 4, most of the things have been considered, and more so the zonal regulation powers also has been given to respective states. That itself is good enough. In the green zone, we are allowed to do a lot of activities. The same thing can be expanded or extended to the red zone. Many of the areas it can be extended. And the infected areas, we can have containment. Other than the containment areas, we can have other activities. We can allow the activities to happen. We can have restricted essential activity only in the containment zone.
Let's quickly go over to Nolan Pinto joining us for more on this. Bengaluru, remember, is a red zone. Karnataka, the state government has decided to open up activity in the red zone as well, except for non-containment zones. Those containment zones will not be touched. Though non-containment zones, activities will start off. Nolan, please go ahead. What more do we have from Bengaluru? What's open? What remains closed? What happened in the meeting? What transpired?
Well, Nabila, as of now, the meeting is going on. We are in the premises of the Vidhan Soudha itself. The Chief Minister is having a meeting with all his cabinet colleagues and also senior officers, senior bureaucrats and members of the COVID-19 task force. Now, they will take a decision as to how to go about with the guidelines that have already been issued last night by the central government. Now, Karnataka wants to crank up the economy over here. The biggest issue that Karnataka had with lockdown 3.0 was that the center decided which were the red zones and which were the orange and green. That has changed now with lockdown 4.0. The state government can decide which will be red, which will be a containment zone. Karnataka always wanted this. They did not want, because of one or two cases, an entire district being considered a red zone. Their idea was this: though that particular area with the buffer zone would be a containment area, but economic activities, public transport, everything else will be allowed in other places. As of now, Nabila, KSRTC buses, in fact, at the Majestic bus station, you'll be knowing about that. BMTC, they're getting ready, they're prepared. They're just waiting for instructions from the Chief Minister's office, from the officials over here, that they can start from tomorrow. But the biggest problem is this: no matter what they do, implementation is the issue. The government is telling people, please wear your mask, please practice social distancing. But if you actually head out onto the streets over here, there is traffic. But when you go to shops, many people still do not want to listen. They do not want to follow social distancing. They do not want to wear their masks. This is the issue that the government will now have to focus on. How will they implement all these rules?
Strict penalization must be rolled out for those not abiding by those guidelines in place. Social distancing, face mask is mandatory even if economic activity kickstarts across of those areas. Nolan, thank you very much for joining us. We're waiting to know what happened in the meeting. However, before that, we're going to take you through ground reports of the lockdown 4.0 and the norms in place, what's open, what's not across of India. Take a listen.
I'm currently standing in GK M Block market in Delhi, which is amongst the posh markets of the capital, and it's past 10:30 and it's exactly the time when all the shops are supposed to get open. But as you can see in the pictures, the entire shops in this lanes are closed, despite by the guidelines from the MHA that even non-essential services in red zone can get open, and this area comes under red zone, so it's not a containment zone, so definitely non-essential services can get open. But despite by the guidelines of the MHA, these shops are still closed. We spoke to few of the shopkeepers, and they all said that they're waiting for the state government guidelines. As yesterday it was also told, it's up to the state governments to decide the COVID zones. In the pictures you can see ahead of me, it's one of the famous salon shops. So even few of the salon shops are supposed to get open, but even these shops are awaiting for the state government guidelines, as the state government is yet to decide which services will open from today and which will not. With camera person Ravi Kant, it's Devanshu for India Today.
Lockdown 4.0 has begun. There is more than usual traffic this Monday morning on the roads in Jaipur. The Rajasthan government has announced that it will be declaring the detailed guidelines for Lockdown 4.0 today because the central government came out with the guidelines for Lockdown 4.0 late on Sunday evening. As far as Rajasthan is concerned, today 140 cases have been reported of coronavirus in the state. Out of that, 22 have been from Bhilwara and 21 from state capital Jaipur. The cumulative cases of coronavirus in the state so far have been 5,342. Vidyal Devankur Vadhavan in Jaipur, India Today.
How are the guidelines issued by the union government for Lockdown 4 going to be implemented in Madhya Pradesh? The state cabinet is going to meet later during the day today to decide upon that. But one thing is clear, that these guidelines are only meant for orange and green zones. The state government has made it specifically clear that as far as red zones are concerned, there is going to be no relaxation. As far as the red districts in Madhya Pradesh are concerned, there is Indore, there is Ujjain and there is Bhopal. These are the three cities which have seen continuous increase in the number of COVID-19 cases. The state government has directed the district collectors of these three districts to divide the district further into 6 zones, and the district collectors would decide when which zone would be opened and which service would be allowed in that particular zone. With Vijay Irshad Khan in Bhopal, Hemant Sharma for India Today.
In the Lockdown 4.0, what would be the next plan of action? For that, the government of West Bengal will be meeting and deciding and announcing today the next rules and guidelines for the entire state. However, with more power being given to the state on the decision of the zones, there would also be addition of containment zone as well as buffer zone across the state. There have been examples of various districts which were red zone but then turned into orange zone, or which were green zone and then turned into red zone due to identification of multiple number of cases. However, in Kolkata and surrounding areas, these areas continue to be red zones, and that's the reason why the challenge is galore. What would be the structure of operation of these offices? What would be the structure of operation of the markets, with the social distancing being maintained at every nook and corner? And also given an understanding that there has been the biggest challenge to ensure that the people stay indoors, wear masks, with various rules being made on no food, no mask, and even the operation of restaurants which have been allowed to go ahead with home delivery, offices allowed to operate with a minimum of 25 to 30% attendance, following social distancing also. With that, even the other sectors like the tea sector and the jute sector, which have been facing challenges, have been allowed to operate with a minimum of 50% of work population.
Now, even as the lockdown curbs ease across the country, daily coronavirus cases are on the rise. We have a report. Our highest single-day spike coronavirus cases have been reported at 5,242 in just the last 24 hours. This also is the first time since the total daily cases have crossed the 5,000 mark. India now has over 96,000 cases and over 3,000 odd deaths. Maharashtra currently is the worst hit and has recorded 2,347 new cases, the biggest single-day spike so far. With this, the total number of coronavirus cases has now crossed the 33,000 mark in Maharashtra alone. Mumbai, the worst hit city in the state and the country, has now nearly 1,600 new cases reported and 38 fresh deaths. This takes the total cases in Mumbai to 20,000 and the death toll in Mumbai to 700.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.